Happy New Year, everybody! Welcome to Two Hands, One Drink. So glad you're here with me, and for this video, I'm not going to do a champagne cocktail for the New Year's. I'm not going to welcome in 2022. I'm going to say, let's ring out 2021. I think we're all feeling that way. So let's do the cocktail, The Last Word, so we can have the last word on 2021 and be done with it. But before we do that, let's make ourselves a New Year's resolution and let's hit the like, subscribe, and notify. If you're watching these videos, I would love for you to become a part of this community, so why not do that right now? And now let's get into the drink. Thank you all so much. Okay, The Last Word I think is also a really great cocktail to do right after the Negroni, because we talked about the Negroni ratio in the last video where you had 3 ingredients in equal proportion. Well, The Last Word is 4 ingredients in equal proportion, and any cocktail that has 4 ingredients in equal measures is usually referred to as a riff on the last word. So, this cocktail came about from the Detroit Athletic Club, which is probably not what you're thinking these days if you hear that term. It's really just a place around the turn of the 1900s where a bunch of rich white guys used to hang out with other rich white guys to escape all the problems of the life that rich white guys had in the early 1900s. This cocktail was made there and then completely forgotten. In Prohibition, it disappeared. In the cocktail Dark Ages, it was gone, but it's had a wonderful resurgence now during the cocktail Renaissance. A lot of people love this, but the problem is that the 4 ingredients of this cocktail, gin, green chartreuse, lime juice, maraschino liqueur, when put into equal proportions, it's not a very good cocktail. It's off balance. I mean, it's good, it's drinkable, but it's not everything it could be with those ingredients. What did I do? I played around with it just like the Negroni. I want to get these 4 ingredients into good balance, and that's what I've come up with here. So, what do? We're going to shake this cocktail. We get a cocktail shaker. This is our first shaking cocktail of the entire series, if you can believe it. I'm as shocked as you are. And we're going to put in 1.5 ounces of gin. Now, for this, you could use an Old Tom gin for a softer cocktail, or you could use a London Dry gin if you want something a little bit sharper. Totally up to you. We're then going to put in 1.25 ounces of green chartreuse, 1 ounce of fresh lime juice, and 3/4 of an ounce, just 3/4 of an ounce of maraschino liqueur. There we go. And one extra note, you know how I feel about bitters in cocktails. Gotta have them, and I promise you, 1 dash of aromatic bitters is going to make all the difference in this drink. It really takes it to the next level. Cocktail shaker, let's toss in our ice. Let's put on our cap. It's the first time I've ever shaken for you also. Just a quick second to talk it through. The way I like to shake is sort of a 3 soft beats and 1 big down beat. So it's sort of like a chugga, something like that. This gives a beautiful aeration to the cocktail. It mixes, it chills, it dilutes, and it should last about 15 to 20 seconds, usually until the outside of the shaker is nice and cold. The way I also like to do it is these downbeats. If you count with each downbeat, I usually like to count to 20. But of course, as I've mentioned in previous videos, when I'm talking and mixing, I always lose count. So we're going to say that's 20. Okay. The outside's nice and cold. I can feel that, so I know we've got a lovely mix. Going to get a nice chilled coupe glass here. Strain that out. Right there into our glass. Beautiful. Now, the typical garnish for a last word is actually some maraschino cherries. And they're usually like on a cocktail pick on the back, like 2 or 3 cherries across the back. But I have this thing, my friends of mine who love this cocktail, some of them really love the maraschino cherries, some of them really hate it. So this is what I do. I take like a lime or lemon peel, and I give it that sort of twist thing that I put on the back. It's similar to what I did in the Martinez video, where I sort of hang it on the back of the cocktail, and I make a nice little nest right there in the mix. And then what I do is I get a maraschino cherry, okay? Try to dribble off all the juice I can off of that one, and I just sort of hang it right there in that little basket that the lemon or lime peel makes. Okay? I got a little drop there. That's what you get with live videos, right? So this gives people the option that they can either knock the cherry into the drink and have it be part of the drink. They can just pick the cherry out and eat it, or they could take the whole garnish away and the cherry was never part of the drink to begin with. It gives people options, and I'm not going to lie to you, it's a pretty cool looking garnish for your drink there, okay? So I like that. It gives options. I'm a big fan of that. Let's give it a taste, though. That's what's most important. Oh, that is so nice. So refreshing. It's got a dryness and a sharp citrusy thing. It's got sweetness. It's got all those elements of a cocktail that makes for a really great cocktail. And the best part is it's all in balance. It really works together as a beautiful cocktail. Now, this is, of course, where because it's the internet, I would have to say this is the ultimate version of one of these. And maybe I could say something pithy like it's the last word on the last word. And I'm here to tell you that's total nonsense. People, it's your cocktail. It's your choice to make these cocktails the way you want to. Nothing I ever do is carved in stone. Everything is just a way for you to approach these drinks and make them your own. So that's what I want you to do in 2022. I want you to go out there. I want you to make a last word. I want you to play with those ratios and find the one that is perfect for you. Thank you all so much for your fantastic support. I hope you have a wonderful new year. And of course, I hope you all enjoy.